Well, as I promised, I came back very quickly to discuss some things with my people. Before I end that last video, we were talking about unclean motherfucking food. And we're going to go into the unclean food. So, those of you who were asking about foods that are unclean, we're going to break it down. And so, yes, so we're going to go into this. So, I have my other computer up and going. And if you have your Bible, we're coming at this from a biblical standpoint. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. Okay. Okay, so I want to go into this. So first thing first, you want to turn to Leviticus 11. And I really want this for those of you out there who are still biblically driven. And I mean, I think that's really, really funny, honestly. I think people are very blasphemous when it comes to things because they will act like they are a witch or African-based spiritualist, but yet they still carry over to that path the Christian background that they were taught. But anyway, Leviticus 11, which is the law of Moses, talks about what foods you could and could not eat. Now, I would say with this, I do not eat pork. For one, I can't handle pork. Growing up, I had a lot of digestive problems because I was eating a lot of pork and I did not know. And so I got older and I started studying my blood type. And I found out that the enzymes in my body cannot handle the enzymes that are in pigs. And if you do not know, pigs are I won't even go into that because every time I think of that, it makes me want to throw up. You should not eat pig. But anyway, we're going to go into what the Bible says you shouldn't eat. And also I got some other windows open too, so we can break down what these terms mean. And also going into shellfish. There's two types of shellfish. We'll break that down though, excuse me. I had some French fries. Now I'm drinking a green tea with kiwi apple. So good. So good, so good. Anyway, so Leviticus, we're going to read all of them. Can we read all of them? Let's go down. I want you to grab your Bibles. Leviticus 11, the King James Version. And I want you to write this down. Okay? Leviticus 11, verse 1, and we're going to go through the whole thing. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron, say to the Israelites, of all the animals that live on land, and we could, people think Israelite, well, I won't even go into that. Of all the animals that live on the land, these are the ones you may eat. You may eat any animal that have a split hoof, completely divided, and that chews the cud. So that's anything that has two stomachs. I think like cows. I didn't even look up what the fuck has split hoofs completely divided, not wedged. You can have wedged shit. Okay. Animals with completely divided. Can we get into it? Hooves. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll wait until after we look into this, okay? Because it's going to break it down too, because you can't eat camels and all that shit and horses. Okay, so you may eat animals that have a split hoof, completely divided, and that chews the cud. There are some that only chew the cud or only have a split hoof, but you must not eat them. The camel, though it chews the cud, does not have a split hoof. It is ceremonially unclean for you. The coney, though it chews the cud, does not have a split hoof, it is unclean for you. The rabbit. See, now we're going into the South people right here, right here, right here. The rabbit, though it chews the cud, does not have a split hoof, so it is unclean for you. And the pig, though it has a split hoof, completely divided, does not chew the cud, and it is unclean for you. Now, we can also go into scriptures where the demons were cast into swine, which is pork, which is pig, hog, all that good shit. And in fact, we talked about how hogs were created when the plagues are going on over there in Europe and other parts of the world. The hogs are the ones that went through and devoured those dead bodies. And that brings me back to even thinking about where people say they got these coffins for people. And I'm just like, why would they do that when they genetically created, spliced and diced and put together animals hundreds of years ago to go through? Oh God, I just get disgusted thinking about it. Ugh. To go through villages and to go through places where there was just bodies to actually devour these bodies. So, like I said, they don't have to create a coffin for your ass to get rid of your ass, which we all know that. They can actually also cremate your ass and turn you all into fucking dust. No tea, no shade. So anyway, let me get a pop for that. You must not eat their meat or touch their carcasses. They are unclean for you. And anybody who ever seen pigs slaughtered, that will make you want to think twice about eating pork anyway. Now, people might say, well, what about cows and all that shit too? Well, there's people out there that actually raise and kill organically kosher cow. But we're talking about the pigs, you know, girl, maggots and fucking worms just sit up in there and they rinse that shit off and they ship it out to y'all. Pigs get tumors as well. They cut the tumors off, they feed it to y'all. There's still cancerous cell within that pig. And then you take that meat within your body because pigs cannot digest their foods or whatever the fuck they eat because they eat everything. They eat their own babies too. But because they do not digest, because they do not have a digestive system that digests everything like we do, all our toxins and all that. We sweat, we piss, and we defecate toxins, but they do not do that. So you put that shit in your body, bitch, you also get no cells within your body. So the ones who eat pork, you can look at them. You can look at them and see, honey. And that's why people always say, well, you're eating this, you're eating that, blah, blah, blah. Well, honey, my skin is still good. My organs are still good, bitch, because I don't put the unclean shit in my body. How you doing? Okay, so listen. Of all of the creatures living in the water, of the seas and the streams, you may eat any that have fins and scales. Okay, sharks. Shark meat is very good. I had a cousin named Keith who actually died on The Deadliest Catch, live on camera, y'all. He introduced us to shark meat. So good. So anything with fins and scales. Now, don't you eat those dolphins, honey. Those are your early ancestors. Don't y'all be eating dolphins. Y'all better not be eating dolphins. Anybody out there eating dolphins, bitch? I'm coming for y'all. You eat y'all fucking cannibals. Y'all cannibals. Anyway, but all creatures in the seas or streams that does not have fins and scales, whether among all the swarming things or among all the other living creatures in the water, you are to detest. And since you are to detest them, you must not eat their meat, and you must detest their carcasses. So anything that lives in water that does not have fins and scales, you're not supposed to be eating. Breaking down into shellfish, there's two different types of shellfish. You have the crustaceans, and you have the mollusk. Clams, anything that lives in shells that close are considered mollusk. And those who like crab, shrimp, lobster are considered crustaceans. And the crustaceans are really at the bottom of the motherfucking water and they go around and they eat. I mean, I've read some stuff up on that and I can't handle it. I can eat crab meat, I can eat shrimp, but for whatever reason, lobster must be the dirtiest of them all because the lobster always have me going, honey. I made lobster mac and cheese. Shout out to Patti LaBelle. That shit had me going. I wasted my fucking money. Hello. Yes, I bought lobster, boiled the lobster, bitch, cracked the shell, took the meat out of all that shit. Girl, but I thought I was a shit, bitch. That shit fucked me up good. I tried grilled lobster. It fucked me up too. Like, I can't have lobster. I don't care what it is, how it's made. Crab and shrimp, like that, I could do, but I don't have it like that. because it gets you going, honey. It gets you, get you in the mood. Okay, any living in the water that does not have fins and scales is detestable to you. So I guess saying anything that cannot breathe, right? Because of shit. Anyway, these are the birds. Oh, there are the birds you are to detest and not to eat because they are detestable. The eagle you do not eat. The vulture you do not eat. The black vulture you do not eat. The red kite and any of black kite, any kind of raven. Shout out to okay, never mind. The horned owl, the screech owl, the gull, any kind of hawk, the little owl, the cormorant, the great owl, the white owl, the desert owl, the osprey, the stork, any kind of heron, the hoopoe, and the bat, which is flying rats, if you do not know. Bats and rats are connected. All flying insects that walk on all fours are detestable to you. Okay? There are, however, some winged creatures that walk on all fours that you may eat. Those that have joint legs for hopping on the ground. Of these, you may eat any kind of locust, katydid, cricket, or grasshopper. Chocolate covered crickets are good, just so you know. One of Thailand's delicacies. Oh God, when I go to Thailand, honey, I'm definitely having some chocolate coated crickets. Ow, honey, I've never had grasshopper, don't want to have a grasshopper. But all the other winged creatures that have four legs, you are to detest. So there you go. You can eat any type of locust, katydid, cricket, or grasshopper. Okay. But anything else you stay away from, motherfuckers. Okay. Oh God, this just got me going now. You will make yourself unclean by these. Whoever touches their carcass will be unclean till evening. Whoever picks up one of their carcasses must wash his clothes, and he will be unclean till evening. Every animal that has a split hoof not completely divided or does not chew cud is unclean for you. Whoever touches the carcass of any of them will be unclean. Of all the animals that walk on all fours, those that walk on their paws are unclean for you. Dog, cat, leopards, lions, elephants. These are sacred animals, honey. Can we talk about it? Anyway, they could be a little disgusting too. Okay, whoever will touch their carcass will be unclean till evening. Anyone who pick up their carcasses must wash his clothes, and he will be unclean until evening. They are unclean for you. Of the animals that move about on the ground, these are unclean for you. The weasel, the rat, any kind of great lizard, the gecko, the monitor lizard, the wall lizard, the skink, and the chameleon. Now it says that any of the animals that move on the ground, these are unclean for you. Come on now. Of all these that move along the ground, these are unclean for you. Whoever touches them when they are dead will be unclean till evening. When one of them dies and falls onto something, the article, whatever is used, will be unclean, whether it's made of wood, cloth, hide, or sackcloth. Put it in water. It will be unclean until evening, and then it will be clean. If one of them falls into a clay pot, everything in it will be unclean, and you must break the pot. Any food that could be eating but has water on it from such a pot is unclean, and any liquid that could be drunk from it is unclean. Anything that one of their carcasses fall onto becomes unclean. An oven or cooking pot must be broken. These are unclean. You regard them as unclean. A spring, however, or a cistern for collected water remains clean. But anyone who touched one of these carcasses is unclean. If the carcass fall onto any seed that are planted, they remain clean. But if the water has been put on the seed and the carcass falls on it, it is unclean for you. If an animal that you are allowed to eat dies, anyone who touched the carcass will be unclean until evening. Anyone who eats some of the carcasses must wash his clothes, and he'll be unclean until evening. Anyone who picks the carcass must wash his clothes. Okay, there's a lot of redundancy here, bitch. We ain't going to that. Every creature who moves about on the ground is detestable to you and is not to be eaten. Crocodile, alligator, you're not supposed to eat that, honey. Every creature that moves about on the ground is detestable and it must not be eating. Yeah, no snake, no alligator, no lizards at all. No iguanas, no none of that. Okay. You're not to eat any creature that moves about on the ground, whether it moves on a belly or walks on all fours or on many legs. Okay. Or many feet. It is detestable. Do not defile yourself by any of these creatures. Do not make yourself unclean by means of them or be made unclean by them. I am the Lord your God. Consecrate yourself in the holy because I am holy. Do not make yourself unclean by any creature that moves about on the ground. I'm the Lord who brought you up out of Egypt to be your God. Therefore, be holy because I am holy. These are the regulations concerning animals, birds, and every living thing that moves in the water and every creature that moves about on the ground. You must distinguish between the unclean and the clean, between living creatures that may be eaten and those that may not be eaten. So I hope that answered your question. Even though Tasha had she wanted to know. So you should only be eating things with fins and scales if it comes out the water. And, that's just how it is, honey. You should not be eating anything else outside of that. And no ducks for you. Nothing with wedge feet and none of that tea, honey. No ducks, no anything that walks, no swans, no peacocks, none of that, honey. None of that, girl. Now, it didn't say you can't have no monkey, honey. Shout out to my people up there that eat those monkeys, honey. Y'all ever had? Never mind, honey. That's just disgusting to even think about that. We got Deuteronomy too, honey. So they said being impure are the camel, the hyrax, the coney. What the fuck is a coney, girl? That just sounds nasty. The hare, the pig. Oh, y'all, that's just disgusting, honey. That's just disgusting. It said you can have an ox, a sheep, the goat, the deer, the gazelle, the yamur. Yes, honey. You can have the antelope. I know that's right. I wonder what that tastes like. I had deer meat before. Deer meat I don't really like the way deer meat tastes. I had deer meat before though. So yeah, honey, you can have ox, sheep, goat, deer, gazelle, the I don't know what the fuck that is, like the wild goat, the pygarg, which is a antelope, some form of antelope, ibex. You can have an antelope. You can have what the fuck is that? Bitch, see, they're breaking it down. Wool. Okay, that's a giraffe. You can have a giraffe. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Camel, leopardus. Wow, you can have that, honey. That's a giraffe. I wonder what that tastes like. Ooh. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, you can actually have horses too. It says, they said primates and the equids are not listed in Leviticus because it's talking about anything that lives outside of Canaan. Oh. Oh, good to know, honey. Well, I don't want no zebra or no damn horse, honey. Shout out to those of you who like Burger King. Burger King had horse meat in it. They probably still do. That's why I can't have it, honey. That should make me sick. I don't eat Burger King, honey. No tea, no shade. I love my McDonald's. I love my Wendy's. I love my Taco Bell. Burger King. I can do Taco Bell, a little bit of Taco Bell. Not everything on Taco Bell menu, but Burger King, KFC, Taco Bell. I can't have it. I won't have it. So let's see what's in here before I go, because I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. 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 I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. 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 I gotta. I gotta go. 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 I gotta. I gotta go. 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 I'm hungry. And of course, the foods that I listed definitely alters your motherfucking DNA because it brings out the animal in you. There are foods that, because see, people don't talk about this, going into the word Leviticus and Genesis and all this other good stuff. We're talking about some ancient tea here. And I'm already talking about that before. I won't even go into that. I guess I'll say that for the class that we're going to talk about, because I said we're going to go into Bible magic a little bit. So in the art of conjuring, we could talk about that, which, by the way, you have, you have one more day to join the art of conjuring class and the Salamonte class. And outside of that, you won't be able to join. Too bad, so sad. But anyway, we're going to go over that because, of course, people don't understand why the book of Genesis is in the beginning. The gene of Isis, okay? Yes, it's nasty. Baby farted. Baby farted, honey. Yes, honey. Come on, Jay. Yes, it alters that DNA, honey. It brings out the animal in you, honey. Eat that pig. It makes you animalistic. You become murderers and killers and rapists when you eat pork, honey. When you eat shellfish, you become a horny goat. You might want to rape somebody, honey. Hello. Fuck about that. Don't give a fuck about that. Pigs are very disgusting creatures. They don't sweat, so they contain the diseases they have, and it stays in the meat when you cook it. Ugh. I've done my research on pork many, many times because the Bible just defiles pigs. The Quran just defiles pigs. The Vedas just defile pigs. When you go into doing black magic, you use the pig. And we all know that. Well, we all don't know that, but we know that. The pig is a representation of a whole bunch of tea when it comes to magic. So that's another reason why I don't consume meat. But like I said, I've done a very extensive research on pork and pigs and hogs and what they do and what they come from and what the DNA is, what they're connected to. And I can't do it. I can't do it at all. I'd rather cut up a tree and eat the tree bark before I eat a motherfucking pig. And I've been this way since I was about 16. 16 years old was the last time I had any type of pork in my body. And no thank you. No thank you, honey. People tried to trick me along the way, and I knew when I got sick, something was wrong. Having raised pigs and hogs in the land, I disagree with you. I found these animals smart as hell. Oh, that could be smart all day long. I didn't say they were stupid. No one said they were stupid, Tasha. We're talking about the cleanliness of that. Yeah. Yeah, pigs have their purpose, but you don't eat them. So we're talking about not eating certain foods versus eating foods and being with foods. So just like you're not supposed to eat bats and rats and all that stuff, we're not saying they're not important. They're definitely important, right? So rats, pigs, they're all in the same category. That's that unclean category. So it's not about being smart, because rats, I would think, are smarter than humans. I would think pigs are too. But I'll say rats are definitely smart, because rats know how to get inside your house no matter how much you lock them out. And then guess what? They don't get caught neither. So like I said, we're not talking about raising all that, honey. We're talking about eating them. You don't eat pigs. They don't have a good digestive system, honey. They're not clean. They eat everything, honey. They roll around in their own shit and their own piss. Ew. I heard some shady meat is sweet. Sweat? What do you mean by that? We're related to dolphins and whatever. Yes, we are. Uh-huh. They don't talk about that. Yes, we are. Yes, we are, honey. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Uh-huh. Dolphins and whales, I think they're called, hold on. I'm going to tell you. I think that I want to say Odetis. Maybe I'm saying that wrong too. Dolphins are very smart. And in fact, many people have dolphin DNA still in them. I have dog DNA, honey. You have ape DNA, dog DNA, dolphin DNA, just to name a few. Primarily, it's dog, ape, and dolphins. So it is what it is. But let's see, category of dolphins. I don't got no shame into saying I have dog DNA, honey. Who you doing? So, what are they? Oh, shit. They're called cetacea. Cetaceas. They're called cetaceas, honey. Yes, they're called cetaceas, honey. They have great, dolphins can communicate, and whales, they can communicate with everybody, like human, dogs, cats. They are very smart. Okay. They also breathe oxygen. They have ESP vibration. They can hear that shit way out. Like all of them. All of the cetaceas. All of the cetaceas have that. They're mammals. They give birth to living children. Mm-hmm. Or living babies. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. Can we talk about it? 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 Yes, honey. Yes. Can we talk about the dolphin for a minute, honey? Can we talk about the dolphin? Can we talk about the dolphin? Yes, it's an aquatic mammal. And you know, it's so weird. You know how the dolphin has the blowhole at the top of their head? You know, when babies are born, their skulls are open, and when they get older, it gets harder, but there's still some type of T there. That was a blowhole. Like we had that. We had the exact same thing. This was us. If you go into, because people talk about Syria, people talk about, see, I won't even go on that because that takes it to a whole nother level. There's a lot of ancient knowledge out there, even going into Imaya. Doesn't sound like Imaya, but Imaya is was a third star that's actually destroyed when Sirius A, I believe, imploded. And this is where these creatures known as the Nomos came from. So this is why they're trying to trace back the origins of the turtle, the origins of dolphins, and just exactly where these beings came from and why they are the way they are. But I definitely think that dolphins, and I think that other creatures like the turtle, are protective. They're protected species. Even going into, if you drown, believe it or not, if you drowned in water and there was a herd of dolphins there, they will be able to rescue you. Okay. Let me see what I can find on Google to share with y'all about dolphins. Let me see what I can find on Google. Or maybe you do your research. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit about dolphins. And dolphins are also deep thinkers. Oh, shout out to the dolphins out there and the dolphin people, the people out there that got dolphin DNA. How many of you out there believe that you have dolphin DNA still? Come on out. Come on out, honey. Laugh it on out with me, honey. If you believe you have dolphin DNA type 1, dolphin, mermaids, all that good tea. Come on out, honey. If you believe in type 1 or comment, honey. We want to see how many of you have this connection to these dolphins still. Because we need y'all. Come on out. We need y'all to come on out, honey. Come on through. Come on through. Come on through. Dolphins are well known for their agility and playful behavior, making them a favorite of wildlife watchers. Many species will leap out of the water, spy hop, which is rising vertically out of the water to view their surroundings, and follow ships. Aww. Often synchronizing their movements with one another, scientists believe that the dolphins conserve energy by swimming alongside ships, a practice known as boat riding. You know, the currents that the boat creates, they're just like, let's ride these waves. Come on. Dolphins live in a social group of 5 to several hundred. I definitely don't have no dolphin DNA still in me, honey, because I can't do hundreds of motherfuckers. 5 is a little too high for me, too. They use echolocation to find prey, which is the sound. They put the little and then however it comes back, they know how far away prey is. Come on now. To find prey and often hunt together by surrounding a school of fish, trapping them and taking turns swimming through the school and catching a fish. Dolphins will also follow seabirds, other whales, and fishing boats to feed opportunistically on the fish they scare up or discard. Aww. The mating season for the dolphins is throughout the year. Although they like mating in the peak of spring and fall. Don't that sound like humans? Yes, it does, because y'all fuck all year long. Anyway, the gestational period for the dolphin is 9 to 17 months, depending on the species. Amazing. When it's time to give birth, the female will distance herself from the pod, often going near the surface of the water because they're oxygen breathing mammals. Number of offspring is usually one calf. Twins are rare. Sounds like human to me, huh? As soon as the calf is born, the mother must quickly take it to the surface so it can take its first breath. Oh, that is too cute. The calf will nurse them from 11 months to 2 years. And after it is done nursing, it will stay together. It will stay with its mother until it's between 3 and 8 years old. They grow up so damn fast. Mm-mm-mm. So you know they be hoochie mamas and shit. That is too cute, y'all. Those are just fun facts I want to share with y'all about these dolphins, honey. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, we love it, honey. Yes, yeah, let's catch. Come on, lobster mac and cheese. Come on, Patty. Listen, you can't have lobsters, though. No lobsters. See, I know y'all got, I know, listen, we're talking about matter of opinion here. You can have all the lobster that you want. I didn't talk about this, so y'all don't eat what you want to eat. Y'all eat whatever the hell y'all want to eat, honey. I'm not eating no lobster. No thanks. And I've had different types of lobsters too, honey. No, thank you. Lobsters are bottom feeder. Maybe farm raised lobsters I can have, but then you're getting into GMO. No, thank you. Hello, Gypsy Goddess. Hello, Rico. Yes, and the crazy on our culture now. We're discouraged from. Wait, hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Mm-hmm. Yes, of course. Come on now. Mm-hmm. I think your digestive tract is different, though. I think climates. I think climates. Climate plays a role on not just climate. I think genetics. So genetics and climate plays a role in what you can consume, and also the effects of the animals. Now, currently, right now, because of the stuff that we got going on with the pollution and the toxins and all that shit, there's a lot of shit I wouldn't be eating. I think a lot of celebrities are becoming vegan now because there's a lot of shit out there that, bitch, you don't want to be putting into your fucking body. And then before you know it, bitch, you got to go get your heart worked on, and you got to go get your lungs worked on, and you got to go get your liver worked on. And it's just like, bitch, you don't drink, you don't smoke. So, like I said, I take a lot of that into consideration before I eat. Definitely fruits and vegetables of all sort is definitely you're definitely able to consume. We're talking about the Genesis 1:29 says, then God said, I give you every seed bearing plant on the face of the earth, of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. So if the fruit has seeds in it, you can eat it. If it doesn't have seeds in it, you don't eat it, honey. Because those fruited seeds is what's going to allow you to reproduce healthy, beautiful, intelligent children. Okay. Everything that lives and moves about will be food for you. Just as I've given you green plants, I now give you everything. This is Genesis 9, verse 3. And of course, people talk about that tea, but this is for those of you who have the gene of Isis. All of y'all don't have that, The Garden of Eden was on the surface of the moon, if you don't know. And it's in a whole nother dimension that you don't have access to no more. Unless you're going out. How you doing? Isaiah 1:19 said, if you are willing and obedient, you will eat the good things of the land. John 4:34 says, my food, said Jesus, is do the will of him who sent me and to finish his work. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. John 6:27 says, do not work for the food that spoils, but for food that endures for eternal life, which is the Son of Man will give you. For on him, God the Father has placed a seal of approval. Come on now. Doesn't meat spoil? How you doing? John 6:35 says, and Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. Come on. Yes, come on, honey. We'll never be hungry. We'll never be hungry. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. We'll never be hungry. We'll never be hungry. Hallelujah, 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 gonna let me do that for. I guess he didn't give a fuck. You've had alligator meat. I have as well. I've also had frog legs. Yes, I've never had iguana, but you should not be eating that too. It is unclean. Possum, squirrel, goat. When I was little girl, you ate possum, you ate squirrel, you ate goat when you were a little girl. Mm-hmm. That's DNA altering food. Come on, Rico. Rico, come on now. Yes, come on now. All these books say pigs are disgusting. Then there's some truth to it. Of course. First of all, this is what I want to say. You only want to put into your body things that are going to nourish it and hydrate it. So this is why fruit and vegetables are definitely important, because a large of the content in fruits and vegetables is water. Okay. So going into that, that's why you want to always make sure you consume those regardless, whether it's in real form or it's in supplement form. Either way, you'll make sure you get that stuff in you, because it's going to allow water to be in you. It's going to absorb water. It's going to keep water in you. However, going into these other things, pork have no nutritional value. So why would you consume pork? Beef has creatine in it. Beef have a whole bunch of other shit in it too. I won't even go into that. But like I said, why would you consume shit that does not have nutritional value in it? Why would you also, I won't even go into that, girl. We'll just keep it at that. So I don't know what type of benefits, pork and all this other, giraffe, squirrel, possum, all that shit, when you eat that shit, what it does for you. We all know that squirrels, possums, and all that shit, they eat rats and other wild animals, and we know what they eat. Rats will eat anything. They eat bodies too. Depends on what kind of rat it is. There's different species of rat and mice out there. And like I said, it is what it is. I don't know what the health benefit it is. So there's a lot of things you could be eating. Why people eat things that are just kind of like, I won't say hard to come about, but I don't know. That's just, like I said, I won't even go into that, honey. Let's stick to what the Bible said, honey. Can one have feline DNA? I think to a degree, why not? Why not? Oh, shark meat. Yes. Shark meat is very good. Very, very, very good. Love shark meat. Okay. It is, listen, if you ever go fishing for a shark, that's called deep sea fishing. My family loved to go deep sea fishing. Two of my cousins who are no longer here, who love to go deep sea fishing. They loved it. They love going into that boat, stand on that damn water, deepest water, all fucking day, because you go at nighttime, that early morning or late evening, and they got those sharks, bitch, and they cut that shit up. And I remember that my cousin Keith got some damn shark meat from the Bay Area, and I remember this. And it was at my Auntie Polly's house. And that motherfucker was laying out on that damn table, y'all. And he had it on fucking ice. And I was just like, that's a fucking shark? Oh, honey. And he said, we got to get this together. Who we? Honey, because I watch y'all cut it up and cook it up, but I'm not touching a motherfucking thing. Okay? You like dolphins? Come on, Lady K. They're your ancestors. What are you doing? Come on, third Iris. Come on, honey. Edith. Come on, Edith. Shuck on. Come on, honey. Oh, baby. No, I'm playing that Selena. You have a pair of dolphin earrings. Come on, Lady K. Yes, honey. Come on, 1111, honey. Yes, 1111. Yes, 111. Okay, when I said press 1. Come on. Yes, dolphin DNA. Come on. Yes, honey. You're connected to the ocean? Yes, you are, Rico. Why do you think your name is Rico S. Wave? Come on now. You probably said that's suave, right? Rico Suave. I guess Rico. See, you did that unconsciously and maybe purposefully. Okay, I like to use the word purposefully, not purposely. Purposefully. You had a fuller purpose when you did that. Because suave is spelled S-U-A-V-E. Smooth. Rico smooth, but subconsciously you put it as Rico S Wave, honey, because do you have waves in your hair, Rico? Yes, honey, put that do-rag on, Rico. Ow, come on, honey, come on, Rico, yes. Wait, you said you got, wait a minute. Jay said he got dolphin DNA, dog DNA, canine DNA, excuse me, because you can have bear for you too. Wolves, bears, dogs, that all that DNA. And then you got primate DNA. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got Sasquatch, you got the Neanderthals, which are the exact opposite of each other. I think Neanderthals have human something and ape something, and then Sasquatch have human something, ape something. It's vice versa. But anyway, Neanderthals were definitely primates, though. That's why I kind of gag when you have racist people calling Black people monkeys, because I'm thinking to myself, like, honey, do you know Neanderthals started out in Africa, for one? And you know that, two, that they're actually considered primates? We'll keep it at that. Okay. Hello. Do you think that you have connection with the Nomos? Of course. Of course, the 30 Reese. Of course I do. I think it's, it's so weird that you asked that because I did not come into this until my adult life. So before that, I loved things and I felt different from people. And even coming here, my mother said that I always had the sense of knowing I'm here for something. And coming into myself, I'm like, what the hell could that be? And then I got introduced to people who were into practicing only ancient science. Because people, you go into the new age stuff, a lot of people say they're old age, but they talk about new age stuff. And even going into the whole two sun theory, like, regardless of how you look at it, the warming of the planet, if it is actually warming up, is coming from the inside of the planet. It's coming from something between our atmosphere to the stratosphere, because the higher up you go into the sky, the colder it gets. Which also leads me into saying that the sun is an illusion, like the moon is an illusion. The sun is not a solid terra foundation. All that is an illusion. That light that is emitted from the sun is an illusion. So people who are trying to wake up, or who is getting that wake up call, but they just can't answer because they don't know where the phone is, they're saying there's two suns. Oh, the sun is warming up. Oh, there's an artificial sun up there, and that's why the light looks different. But in reality, we got to go back to science, where we talk about the ozone layer. When I was in the 5th grade, we were talking about the ozone layer being destroyed, and right over Brazil at that time, that's where it was at, it was being destroyed. So if the ozone layer has deteriorated, let's just say this, if the ozone layer has deteriorated, then the light that comes through there is going to look totally different. Not even going into that, but if the magnetic field on the earth, because that's where we're at, if it's changing around us, then the colors that come through are going to look different. So, like I said, the whole two sun thing and all this stuff, I'm like, regardless of that, oh, it's becoming hotter, y'all, because there's two suns. Well, you get in a motherfucking airplane. And see, that's how I know some of these people don't fly, and some people don't know anything about earth science. Because you know anything about earth science, or you've been in a motherfucking airplane, you know the higher up you go, the colder it become, bitch. That's why the plane windows don't open. Your oxygen is fucking thinner, honey, and it's fucking colder. That's also the reason why the plane don't go high up as far as like 75,000 feet and above, because the higher up you go, the colder it becomes. So with that being said, what I said before, that's why heaven in Spanish is very similar to ice. The higher up you get, the colder it becomes. So if the sun is above us and it's making us hot here, then why the higher up you get, which the closer you get to the sun, it gets colder. Because they don't want to tell you, like I said, that the heat that's emitting is coming from the earth. It's coming from the ground that we live on. And that's why the plants are changing. The air is changing, because that's called ecosystem. And everything that is being affected on the bottom is also being affected above, and vice versa. When you out here act like you shoot shit up into the air and you put those gas into the air, you're changing the energy and the frequency up there, which is going to send an echo. Shout out to the dolphins and the whales, their echolocator. It's going to send an echo, okay, a side effect, or should I say an aftershock. And that's when it hits back to the earth, and then you change the fucking frequency of the earth. So all that other shit, oh, there's things on the outside changing, and some people are, well, you never know. Well, bitch, that could be your truth. I know what I know, bitch. I know what I know. That could be yo, you don't know. So you could say, well, that's possible. Okay, sis. It looks possible for us to get all to these planets and these people can come in and out. Then, like I said before, it's possible for us to leave too. Bitch, I will vanish and you won't know anything about me, where I'm from, bitch. I'll wipe all the shit. It'll be a Man in Black situation. Take me back to Andromeda, honey. I gotta go. Get me out this motherfucking galaxy, honey. I gotta go. Bitch, that's what I'll be saying, honey. Take me now. Bitch, please. Talk about you don't know. Okay, girl. Okay, mama. Wait, could people have avian bird DNA? Of course. Africa. Africa. There's a, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me tell you this, honey. Can we talk about it? I think it's in Zimbabwe. There's an African tribe called the Vadoma, Vadoma, the Zimbabwean ostrich tribe with a rare two-toed population. The Vadoma tribe, also known as Doma or Dema, and if you know what Doma or Dema means, shout out to my Assyrians out there. Ooh, Assyrians got a food called Doma. Love it, honey. Ooh, he needs to make me some of that. Is the only hunter-gatherer tribe in Zimbabwe, living in the Kanyimba region around the basins of the tributary of the Zambezi River Valley. So these tribal people actually have ostrich feet because they are DNA splicing or descendants of the Egyptian god with the ostrich face. Let me tell you his name. Hold on. Because see, people think this they falcons, heifer, Hathor, cows. Okay, my aunt also have an ostrich feather on her head, but I'm thinking of the Egyptian god that has um, the ostrich head. Damn. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me get into this. Let me get into this. Is it Thoth? I don't think so. Let me see. Or someone said Thoth. His name is Thoth. Yes, it is Thoth. Thoth has an ostrich head. Yes. And you heard what it said. It said the Vadoma people are the only tribe the hunter-gathering tribe in that area. Okay. So yes, Thoth or Thoth has an ostrich head. Can we talk about it? And you got Tarouette, who has the alligator head. Some of y'all look like alligators too, honey. You got Set. Oh, he's so cute. Hathor, also known as Hephath. You got the great mother Isis, honey. Ow. Yes, you have Khonsu. Come on, Khonsu. Yes, honey. Him and Horus got the same face, honey. Come on, Horus and Khonsu. How you doing? You got She-Shot. Come on, girl. Yes, honey. Uh-huh. Sobek. I think he got a crocodile. One got a crocodile, one got an alligator. You got Osiris, honey. Oh, y'all know about Osiris, honey. The king of Sirius. Who you doing? That's where they come from. You got Sekhmet. Yes, the great mother. Amun. Yes, honey. He got that erect tip on him. He got that corn. We love it. You got Ptah. Yes, honey. Ptah and Osiris have a lot of tea going on. Or what is it? Osiris. Osiris, honey. Okay, Osiris. Yes, honey. Come on. Oh, that is hippopotamus. Okay, listen, this John right here, Jay got him looking like an alligator mixed with a hog. Jay, you gotta go on Google. They got him looking like an alligator mixed with a damn hog. Like, what the fuck is that? Anyway, yes. Come on, do need some soy sauce, honey. Ow, don't go nowhere. No, not cat. No, no, not canine. That was a cat. Oh, it's a cat. Oh, see, I don't know what emojis. See, I don't know that. It looks like a fucking coyote. That looks like a coyote. Yeah, they need to listen. They gotta fix that emoji of a cat. Please fix that emoji. Please fix that emoji, honey. Put some more distinguished whiskers on that motherfucker. Yes, honey. Hippopotamus. Also going into your hippocampus in your head. Come on. Please. Okay, so yes, Edie, I definitely do believe I'm connected to the Nomos. And I definitely think my spirit is that of the Guardians. I definitely know that, honey. I'm connected to the earth as the earth is connected to I. Now, everybody has that ability. When you talk about the healers, okay, people that are true spiritually advanced people, they are concerned with the conservation of the earth and the healing of the earth. And that's what I'm about. Ignorance is a disease, honey. Hate is a disease. That is a virus that is attacking this earth. And like I said, all things came from this earth and all things will return. So if you are outside of this motherfucking atmosphere, even though you're here, and your mind is not understanding that everyone here has a purpose, because see, we talk about the animals. Natasha said that pigs have a purpose. Rats do too, cats do too, dogs do too. Everything has a purpose. That don't mean it's okay to eat them. So going into also gays, blind people, deaf people, the hearing impaired, honey, they all have a purpose too. So you live and let live, and you fucks about your own stuff. If you're so concerned about the next motherfucker, make sure that your shit is clean and your shit is popping. Like I said before, the last time I checked, every time I turn around, the country community talk about gays, and that shit is fucked up. So many people out there follow that community, and what has it done for them? Motherfuckers still stupid as fuck. Motherfuckers still can't get a man and keep a man. Motherfuckers still haven't tied the knot. Then y'all go and say, well, it's the white man that's doing that. One of the girls called my phone and said that the white man is what kept her baby daddy from coming home. Because every time he got in trouble, they locked him up. And I said, it's funny that you say that, girl, because I have uncles who are black men. I have a stepfather who is a black man. They don't got problems with the law. Just a theory that I always say, is it you being disconnected from your ancestors and not understanding how powerful you really are? You get lost in translation and becoming subordinate and or submissive to some energy you're not supposed to be submissive to. And now the spirits are not pleased and they're teaching you a motherfucking lesson. Or could it be that, honey, you just don't give a fuck, you know what you should be doing, so that caused you to become disconnected again, and the spirits will teach you us a lesson? Because that's what I think it comes down to, ultimately. I don't think it's a race thing. As I said before, there are more whites killed by cops than there are black people daily. And people can stay here and say all day, well, there's more whites in the world than there are blacks. Okay. So you say fuck the white folks, and yeah, okay. Okay, honey. Mm. Mm. Hold on, excuse me. Woo! Girl! Wendy's, honey. Wendy, honey. Listen, honey. This salad, y'all, is going to be bomb, and I'm going to devour it. We're going to devour it, honey. We got to prepare this DNA for the winter solstice. Shout out to you, Rico. Rico signed up for that winter solstice. Come on, Rico. And I love what you sent too. Spirit told you to send that, Rico. And we're doing that work, Rico. Yes, Rico, we're doing that work. And I hope you're ready, Rico. This is the time. Come on, Rico. This is the time to do your deep cleanse. And Rico, 2019 is going to be your year. Yes, it is, honey. It's all coming out, honey. Rico, you haven't given me no updates on your teeth. But it's all coming out. Yes. Blessings and praises to the Most High and your ancestors. And also, I want to say this too. For those of you who signed up for the energy class part 1 and part 2, and you're still waiting for part 2, bam! What I was going to tell you was, listen, we can do a hangout. You got anything that you're working on spiritually, you hit me up and I'll walk you through how to deal with that. And I mean anything that you're working on. So not like case, not, oh, okay, well, I'm thinking about doing this work, but no, I'll just walk you through what you're currently working on. And that's the least I can do. So I'm not going to do the work for you. I'm gonna walk you through it, because going into the art of conjuring, many of you who took that energy class is taking the art of conjuring, and the part 2 to the energy class I was going to present to you, we're going to talk about in the art of conjuring. And this is very important to know. So I'm like, I don't want to be redundant. So I was like, nope, we'll put that on hold. We'll put that. That's why I kept doing that. Let me put it on hold. So yes, if you paid for part 2, there you go. I believe that I did part 1 of the energy class. You know, there's 2 classes, but there was 2 parts to part 1. If I did not present the second part to part 1, which I think I did, then I can present that, because I have the slides and everything here. Like I said, for those who pay for part 2, that's what you do. So you'll hit me up, we'll do hangouts, and you'll say, this is what I'm trying to do. I'll walk you through it, tell you some simple things you can do to make it happen. Remember, your thoughts are seeds, and be sure to plant the right motherfucking seed. Because, you know, haters always trying to come in and stop and try to distract, but it doesn't work that way no more, bitch. Because see, while you were trying to stop and prevent, bitch, we manifested. We're accomplishing all of our goals over here. Because like I said, we are a team win. Congratulations to my clients out there, my people out there who manifest their new homes in 2018, who manifest their new cars 2018, manifested a stronger love life in 2018, those who found their dream man in 2018, those who got healing in 2018, those who reconnected with their family in 2018. We accomplished a lot of things together, collectively, in 2018. And 2019 is going to be even better. Now, of course, you're going to have more haters coming out trying to stop y'all from doing what y'all need to do, but that's why you go in and you focus. The art of conjuring, we're going to talk about that. It's important to focus on within and plug into your higher self, so no one could try to take you off your square. That's what they say, honey. I don't speak like that. Hello. Yes, everything has a purpose. Come on. Ow. Oh, it went up. It went up. Shit. God damn. Can we talk? Okay. Like you said, it's all distractions. Yes, come on. Yes, praise the Lord. Yes. It's all distractions, honey. Yes. Y'all heard that? It's all distractions. You can't let no motherfuckers distract you, Rico. You can't. You can't. You got to keep going. Rico. The Lord has been kind. He's been one so wonderful. He is an awesome God. Yes, come on, honey. That's one of the gospel songs I like. I don't know why they say he. Maybe they're working with one of the gods. I don't know. But obviously they don't know what Elohim means, or Adonai. I guess they don't know, or El Shaddai. I guess they'll know that these are different gods, not the same God in Jabeah. I guess they'll know about those teas, honey. I guess they don't know about those teas neither, honey. Who you doing? You know what, y'all? I'm gonna go. I gotta go. I guess the next sit down would be tomorrow. A call in, okay? And we got to answer that question. What happens when magic fails you? You know, what do you do? What do you do next? And I hope y'all call in so y'all can share what y'all do. You know, I hope y'all can call on in and share this in. You know, because I'm not trying to be boastful or brag. I'm not trying to brag, but my magic don't fail me. But I know that a lot of you out there say your magic failed you, and you want to know, so Mystic is going to definitely tell you why your magic failed you. And please don't be offended by it, because if you are offended, I'm not apologizing. Yeah. Whew. I'm already full off those French fries, honey. Jesus. You got cranberries up in here, y'all. You got feta cheese up in here. You got grilled chicken up in here. You got red apples, green apples up in here. You got spinach up in here. You got iceberg lettuce up in here and some other lettuce up in here. I think this is, that's not even lettuce. What is this? Arugula? Is this arugula? What the hell is this? Something dark and green. Mm-hmm. Speaking of Mr. Siren, he texts me right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You better not be watching my YouTube right now. Mm-hmm. He gonna make me some doma, honey. Anybody had doma out there? Anybody out there is a Syrian? You know what I'm talking about? That doma, honey. Ow! Give me that doma. Delicious, honey. Delicious. Y'all, I love many, many Middle Eastern dishes. Mediterranean too. You can cook anything for me, honey. Anybody out there know any of those Middle Eastern dishes out there? Any of those Mediterranean dishes? Invite me over. I will gladly eat what you're cooking. Because other motherfuckers like to be sneaky with it. So they like to put hog mouths and other shit inside their damn food. We don't eat that. I don't eat unclean food, honey. Outside of McDonald's. Hello, Teresa. How are you? Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. What you missed? You missed me going up off of here, honey. Get up off of here. That's what you missed. Ow! Rose, I hope you're feeling better, though. I gotta go, though. Honey, I slept most of the day. I was up early. I went to bed late. Woke up, did a little bit of teas, went back to bed. There's probably going to be I gotta let y'all go because I'm picking on this damn salad. I gotta go. You know, I want to eat it the way I want to eat it. I can't eat it the way I want to eat it on cam. I gotta go. Okay, bitch. I want to be smacking. Okay. I want to snack it out. It is good. From Wendy's, the harvest salad. You gotta try it. The harvest salad from Wendy's is thebomb.net. You know, I can get it .com. .net is a little special, honey. It is thebomb.motherfuckingnet.ca.gov. During this time, you need to be nourishing your breasts, your whole reproductive glands for females out there, your stomach, your digestive system, in your blood. That she needs to be doing right now. During the winter solstice, those who joined the event, we'll definitely be talking about that. The winter solstice thing starts on Friday. I love to do a hangout where we go over some things. When the full moon is in Cancer, or anything's going on in Cancer, it is very important to tap into that energy when it comes down to building personal relationships, and not just Cancer, but Cancer is responsible for your digestive system, certain parts of it, and the reproductive system of females. So, like the uterus, ovaries, fallopian tubes, the vaginal walls, all that good stuff. So definitely nourish your tea, honey. And we're not talking about no damn yoni eggs, honey. We're talking about being very mindful about what goes in there too. Okay? He said, I just got home a bit ago. I can't wait to see you. Okay, I miss a little Persian ass. Anyway, y'all, it's rainy and cold out there. It's just cold out here. And I guess I got my fireplace chute finally open, so I'm definitely having a fire this weekend. When I saw all the fire deities come up in here, honey, everybody who joined, you're going to be cleansed. You better not call me when you feel it, honey. You better not say, Mystic. Mystic, I don't know what you're doing over there, but I'm feeling it, honey. You better not call me. We're pulling out the big guns, honey. I think the summer solstice that we did last year, the week or the year before, I was a little thrown off because we had somebody that was joining. That energy was a little weird. And what's up with that? What's up with these energy leeches? Like, girl, I'm gonna start calling y'all out. Last year, and that's a whole nother year, 2017 though, a lot of things that we were doing, a lot of energy or energetic leeches were jumping on. Like we had a little, what did I call it? Manifesting Sector 1 or something. I can't remember. But there was 5 people involved. There was only 4 people that were really pulling their weight. Like our whole purpose of doing this collectively was to make sure that everybody was pulling their own weight so that we can all pull in some energy. But I kid you not, one person in particular, I felt like everybody else in the group was pulling their weight. So that's why I feel like everybody else in that group manifestation, they didn't manifest theirs because they really was not focused. Like they were like, oh, I know I can do this and I did it. And it's just like, this is not an option. Like if you're trying to manifest something, you have to focus in on that. Because whatever you put your mind to, it's going to happen. You can't be like, well, I didn't have time to do that because my baby daddy called me and he told me that I better meet him downstairs or he ain't going. And it's just like, bitch, that is a distraction. That is the enemy trying to get you up off your shit. Honey, you could have worked something out the day before because you knew he was coming 2 days before that. You could have said, hey, listen, on this day, I'm available at this time. But why would you book something that's important with something that is important, but not really that important? Because what is important is that you're going to manifest a better life for you and your child. And that's the first thing. Not you're going to manifest for you and your child, but you also got to please your baby father at the same time. No, that's not how that works. So that's why I'm like, I think people, they need to understand how you manifest. Manifest is not just putting in the physical work. If the mind and the thoughts, or should I say the thoughts and the words are not matching with the actions, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. Because when it comes to manifest, you have individuality, you have the cosmic effect, and you have the universal effect. Or maybe I said that backwards. You had the individual, you have the universal effect, and you have the cosmic effect. So what are you doing that's going to affect all three areas that's going to allow you to pull through in the center, which is going to center you and bring you through all the way through? How are you doing that? How are you working that? If you're saying, well, let me join this event, but I got to worry about this and that, girl, bye. Like I said, that's why I'm solo. And that's why I enjoy being in my own space, my own company, because I can put my mind to what it is I'm trying to manifest, and I manifest it because I can do that. The whole worrying about everybody else and what are they doing and blah, 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 and I got to worry about this and that. It does not help you out. That does not help you out at all. That does not help you out. And that's why people say, well, I did a ritual for this person and manifested, but my manifestations are down here. And it's like, well, it's one or the other. You can have your cake and eat it too. It's one thing at a time. You work on yourself first, get yourself right. Then once you push that door open, then anybody that comes to you for that work will also be able to go through that motherfucking door. And yes, there's different doors they're going to take. When you both go through that main door, you may go to the right, you may go left. They're going to go right, they're going to left. But either way, that door is now open because you got it yourself. If you're not manifesting, you can't help other people to manifest because that door is still shut. And if you go open up the door for them, you open the door for y'all motherfucking self. Bitch, the sick cannot heal the sick. Okay? The untaught cannot teach the untaught. It doesn't work that way. So, like I said, I don't understand why people like that. But I'm going to start calling asses out, honey. Because that was very offensive. I was very upset about that. Quite frankly, a little humiliated. Because everybody else in that group was trying to put their all into it. One person was like, I manifested. Next person, I manifested. I think the third person, it took some time. The fourth person, they didn't manifest shit. And I'm just like, honey, when it doesn't work out, you can't blame nobody but yourself. Because you're worried about the other shit. You're worried about shit that does not mean you anything. Anyway. All right. So yes, honey, you'll be at work. Oh, you'll be at work those 2 days? Oh. Well, I'll sing you a little something, something, Rika. You'll get a little something, something. Oh shit, I gotta give Tasha her tracking. Where do you find these mixed men at? They're everywhere. Rose, you're in Florida. Florida is its own little thing in its own little thing. Like Rose, I'm telling you, everything is about energy. Let me tell you something. Well, I won't put that out there because, of course, that allows people to get into stuff. Your intention is everything. And even when you're not trying to be in that space of, I got to think about it hard. Because people be like, oh, intention is everything. Let me focus on it really, really hard. And it's like, girl, you will be exhausted. You will exert your energy doing that. Like slowly building yourself up will get yourself there quicker, I think. And I would say not quicker, but you will fully manifest it versus trying to rush into it. Because if you're rushing into it, that's a rushy energy, which is looked at as being desperate. And just as quick as you get it, as quick as you're going to lose it. So that's why a lot of people, they do manifest very quickly, but how long does it last for? You know, I manifested a man and 2 months later, he's gone. Because you were rushing into it. You were trying, you got to slowly build up, right? So going into that, there's even times where I don't even feel like being bothered with people. But of course, things are still there and people pick up on that. So, I mean, like I said, I couldn't tell you, you know, how I come across these exotic guys or like I said, I don't know. They're there now. When you're ready, they will appear. I think you're almost ready. I think you're almost ready. I think you're almost ready for your man. I'm gagging. I'm gagging because I met a friend out there in Oklahoma. I won't say what part of Oklahoma. But Oklahoma got some hood people there. Mm. Come on, Tasha. Nope. Not just the oil. Your frequency has to be there. What I always tell people, before you try to work on anything, you gotta have a plan. This is why rituals take more than a day to complete. Okay. Spells, it's simple. A spell takes no preparation. This is why it's a hit or miss. A spell is simply, I am love, so love must find me. I am love, so love must find me. I'm love, love so find me. I'm love, I'm love. Bam, I'm done. That's a spell. Simple, basic, and like I said, that's a hit or miss. You could definitely manifest by having that affirmation every day, saying that affirmation every day. No candles needed. You could definitely, no, nothing needed. But a ritual takes time because you're pulling a lot more energy. You have to prepare yourself. But one of the things that you need to do to prepare yourself for any type of spiritual work is to get a piece of paper and write down a plan. Now, we know this in business too. Businesses fail in the first 5 years because people do not have a thorough plan. They didn't say, well, if this happens, we got a backup plan. They just jump and say, well, I'm going to sell earrings, I'm going to sell candles, I'm going to sell this, I'm going to sell that. And that's it. That's not how that works. You have to have a plan. So if all else fail, then you'll still be able to maintain above water. So going even into spiritual stuff, you have to have a plan so you know how to execute. Okay, strategize. You just can't say, well, I know the color purple. I need the purple candle for this. I know I need this for that. No, it's a lot more to that. What is the goal? What is the time frame that you're wanting this to happen? Why are you wanting this to happen? That's the first question I ask myself when I do work, is why? What's the purpose of me trying to manifest $200? What's the purpose? Okay, then bam, blah, blah, blah. Well, why? What made you want to go the spiritual route instead of physically going out there and panhandling? Or hell, doing what a lot of these motherfuckers do. Write a fake check, bounce that check. Okay, so anyway, you got to ask yourself these questions. Why are you doing this work? What made you want to do this work? Are you willing to invest time into this work? And if so, how much time? Right? So like I said, you go down this whole list, and I have to show you examples of one of my papers. One of the caseworks that I did, which actually manifested way quicker than I thought it would manifest. I think I wrote like a whole folder. I had a yellow folder that actually customized everything for this. And it was probably about 3 or 4 pages of just questions or things I was asking myself and writing it down. So every time I got ready to do that work, I went over my plan, and that got me there. So everything is definitely purposeful. Everything is intentional. But you have to meet that energy. And like I said, if you're not ready for that, it's not going to happen. So you're just saying, I want a man because I'm lonely. So you're going to find a man that's going to provide you companionship through those lonely nights, but he's probably going to be also providing companionship for someone else. You know, I wanted a man so he can help me pay my bills. That's not like you need a sugar daddy. So he's also going to be helping you pay your bills, but he's more than likely going to be also helping other people pay their bills. So like I say, you have to definitely, what you're looking for also have within you. If you're lonely and you're trying to find an external person to help you with your loneliness, you're going to have to compromise, because you're definitely going to have to settle for that. If you're not happy and you feel like a man will make you happy, you're not going to find a man who's really happy. He's going to be projecting happiness because that's what you wanted. And it's going to be a false sense of happiness. And you know, so when I first met him, he was nice. He held the door open for me. He treated me like a lady. Then after 3 months, all things went out the window. Yeah, because people act for the first 5 months. We all know this. Everybody acts for the first 5 months. When you first meet a friend, a man, a boyfriend, a woman, for the first 5 months, everything is good. Now, there are some subliminal stuff there that people don't really pay attention to, but I learned how to pay attention because I had experiences with fucked up ass people. But the first 5 months, you know everything about everybody in those first 5 damn months. Everything. So that's why when I hear people say they date people for 5 years and all of a sudden he never act like this, yes, he did. You just didn't pay attention. Or yes, she did. You just didn't pay attention to the signs. You ignored them because you wanted this so bad. Because in your mind, you didn't have a mother or a father. So you looked at this man as the prototype of your father or your mother, and you thought that he was going to fulfill that empty feeling. And he also thought the same thing about you. Two halves don't make a whole. It takes a whole to meet another whole to make one whole. That's what I'm saying. That whole 50-50 relationship bullshit ain't no 50-50. It's 100-100. If I know how to cook, clean, and wash and all that shit, bitch, you better learn how to cook, clean, and wash and all that shit too. I'm not going to be nobody's mother, nobody's service woman, nobody's assistant, nobody's motherfucking slave. We are partners. So what I can do, you got to also know how to do. Honey, we're not doing that shit. Hell no. And that's the reason why I'm single too, because a lot of guys, they want to be the provider and oh, you don't got to make the money, honey. I'll make the money. Oh, I got lots of it. Oh, I'll take care of you. And I'm like, something ain't right with that picture, because a real man or a real woman wants an equal, not a lesser than. So if you're okay with me being a bitch that's going to use you for your coin, that tells me that you don't like yourself. So yes, you're going to buy me the things that I want and things that I need, but outside of that, I'm not going to be happy. Outside of that, I'm not going to be fulfilled, because I know that you're trying to buy my love and affection, because that's really what that is. When people are like, I got a sugar daddy, my husband provide everything. Yeah, that is a person who's buying you because he's also empty, or she's also empty and lonely, and you guys are buying each other. He's buying your time. You're nothing but a built-in prostitute. No tea, no shade. I want a man outside of that. I want a man that, bitch, if we don't spend no money, we could be locked up in. Like, I want him to want to eat me like I want to eat him. He want to smell me the way I want to smell him, honey. And that's what motherfuckers, I hear about these stories of people that got into car accidents. Look at the beauty queen who was attacked by acid, and she got put in a wheelchair, and I think she was in a car accident and attacked by acid or something like that. I know y'all know who I'm talking about. I think she was like on the Maury or something. And when this happened to her, her husband left her. And I'm like, see, that's that external bullshit. You were beautiful. He probably was not that beautiful. And he thought that, well, she's beautiful. I feel ugly. She's going to help bring me the attention I deserve. So let me be with her. And then when you started to look how he felt, because you are a projection of what's going on in the inside of some people, then he left you, because he realized his inner ugliness when he looked at you. And I'm talking about his perception of you. I will still be with my man, whether or not he's in a wheelchair or not. If I met him as a tall, strong, healthy man, and something happened to where that changed, I will still love him, because I love people for their insides, and the inside will always be the same. I don't care if you lost weight, you gained weight, you got your face fucked up, your face ain't fucked up, your hair won't grow, will grow back. I don't care about that shit. That shit is not important. And when you get older, that shit change anyway. What I care about is how you treat me and how you make me feel, how you validate my own feelings for myself. If you don't validate what I already feel about myself or how I already feel about myself, then bitch, you gotta go. So there you go. Yes. Oh, you want 200. Come on, get your 200, Rose. Yes, come on, Rose. Get your 1,000. You better stop. But you attract how you feel. That's right, Rico. Yes. 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 Yes, stability. Yes. Yes. You do attract how you feel. And that's why I say, if you're like, for real, me and my friend will talk about this all the time. When we go out and we're not feeling our best, that's when it seems like everybody's trying to hit on you. You go outside, you're like, bitch, I feel fucked up today. I'm not putting on no makeup. I'm not putting on a wig. I'm wrapping my hair up. I don't give a fuck. I'm wearing mismatched house shoes. I don't give a fuck. All of a sudden, everybody come out with her, hey, mama, hey, little mama, damn, you look good. And it's like, bitch, I'm wearing rags. And then some people are like, that's so cute. They love you when you look bad. No, bitch. Let me tell you what that is. That's that desperate ass energy feeling how you're feeling. And they're trying to put on a false sense of, oh, I like you. But in reality, they're exactly how you're feeling in the inside. That's what you're actually seeing in them. And I know that from experience. I met a guy who I thought I was going to be with. I met him when I was at my worst. I felt horrible. I think I had like a lot of breakouts. I was just like so irritated. I met him at a store. He was just like, no, Bubba, you should be, trying to comfort me, lift me up. And I'm like, oh shit, this is a real man. Like he loved me at my worst. Honey, like this is years ago. He loves me at my fucking worst. Oh my God, I'm so, bitch, please. 2 months, honey, I saw who he was. He knew that day was the day that I was just laid back. And he said, but I see potential in this bitch. So he thought he was going to piggyback off that motherfucking potential. And that's not how that goes. Not over here. So that's what I'm saying with a lot of people. Like I said, you do attract how you feel. And if you're feeling your worst, and a motherfucker approach and be like, yeah, honey, he looks good on the outside. Always remember, he is reflecting what you're feeling like on the inside. And the same thing with you being happy. You feel happy, you feel good, you feel confident. You're like, bitch, everything is feeling good. And motherfuckers approach you, bitch, now those are people you want to take chances with. I know somebody out here, and I'm going to be done, over there in Texas, who ain't got no job, who share a room with his 50-something-year-old dad. He got 20 fucking dogs, 3 horses, because they live off his grandmama. Bummy ass motherfucker. And the crazy thing about it is that his ancestors are immigrants. And I'm like, bitch, you are a disgrace to your fucking people. Because your ancestors did not come across that border to be up on the fucking internet all day fighting with people and shit. Your ancestors came across that border working hard. That's why they came here illegally. And they got land. And they built on that land. And they provided the luxury that you have now to be here, to be an American-born citizen. And you're disrespecting them. So this is why every time you turn around, shit is happening to you. But anyway, get up off of that. Every time I turn around, I met a new guy. And he's a college graduate. And he got his own car, his own house. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, bumpy motherfuckers on a track, educated, upper echelon people. That it just doesn't work the way. So something ain't right with this situation. And I kid you not, I will tell him, yeah, that person is a weirdo. That person is possibly a pervert. That person is blah, 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 blah. Well, how do you know that? You don't know them. Well, simply because no tea, no shade, but you don't have a life and they have a life. People with lives don't want to do with people that don't have the life because you're dead weight. So why the fuck would they put themselves through school and to wake up every day to work and be put on a schedule and talk to you when you don't have to do that? That doesn't sound right. So when things started happening later, 2 years, we'll say a year. A year later, things fully manifested, and he's like, I should listen to you. You told me everything. Well, it's not that it's a psychic situation, bitch. It's just the fact that energy attracts energy. I know energy. There's no way that you're going to be a bum. You didn't graduate from high school. You got a criminal record, an extensive criminal record, which, by the way, this guy did have an extensive criminal record as well. Yeah, he was a drug dealer. He was doing a lot of illegal shit. He also was very mentally ill. And I said, I told you, I seen that on him. And I know they have the same likings because they look alike. Like, I know spirit when I see people and they resemble each other because they have the same fucking type of spirit. Like, this guy liked younger people. So that's why he talked to this guy, because this guy is childlike in his head. But this guy also liked and talked to younger people, which I was not aware of until people started saying, yeah, that girl's only 15. I'm like, a 30-year-old man talked to a 15-year-old girl? Well, we just friends. What do a 30-year-old have in common with a 15-year-old? A bitch that still wake up and answer to her mom and dad rules. No, but something ain't right. Something is not right. And even going into cartoons, he loves cartoons. He still loves cartoons. Eating cereal, honey, and the way he talks, goo goo gaga gigi, and it's like a 30-year-old bitch. Something ain't right. And he's not mentally unstable like that, because he can read you down. Yes, he can read you to filth. So it's not that he's mentally challenged. It's just, bitch, that there's something in his head that makes it think that it's okay for him to, be kid-like. And that makes him feel comfortable. And even going on where he was going to be meet up with me, we were going to do our own thing, honey, and his grandma told him he can't go nowhere by himself. And he listened. my grandma said I can't go nowhere by myself. And I said, honey, you are a 30-year-old man who be fucking and sucking dick. And you out here saying your grandma said you can't go nowhere by yourself. So you gonna listen or you gonna go, why I can't go? My grandma said I can't go. Bitch, I heard the fuck out of that. I heard the fuck. Bitch, I heard the fuck. I heard the fuck out of that. Bitch, all due respect to my grandmother, bitch. But I wish she would. I wish she would try to call me and be like, baby, I don't want you hanging out. Hold on, Bleezy. But I wish my grandma would call me and try to tell me some shit like that. Even my mama. I love my mama too, but I wish she would try to call me and say, you better not get your nipples pierced and get a dermal. She better not tell me that. I say, mama, I'm grown. You did a good job of raising me, but let me do what I want to do. Because you got tattoos. Okay, ow. Honey, what? Bitch, please. Girl, back. Anyway. Yes, come on. Come on, Devil's Ivy. Long time no see. Yes, Devil Ivy. Yes, long time no see, you serpent queen. Hello. Who are you doing? But anyway, okay, Rico said, oh my God, come on, long time no see, Devil's Ivy. I know that's right. Listen, y'all, but I'm going to go now, okay, y'all? Thank you guys so much for coming out here. I hope you guys are ready for the winter solstice. I am. Oh, I hope you guys are ready for the Art of Conjuring class. I am. I hope you guys are ready for the Sala Muerte class. I am. We're probably going to be presenting the Art of Conjuring class before the Sala Muerte class, because Sala Muerte class is a group thing, and it's not a weekly thing. It's going to be a group thing. Presented in 2 parts. The other class, the Art of Conjuring, is going to be an actual lengthy class. So, yes, that will probably be presented first. So, I'm over here looking at the little slides I got going on. Should I show y'all a preview of the slide that we got going on over here? Let me show y'all just a little preview here, just a little preview. You see it right here? It says, magic is a practice, and we all know practice takes preparation. So give yourself time to prepare before participating in anything magical, especially when the practice is new. Magic is about test and error, but it does still comes with risk. And then I got to finish that one. I'm going to add on to it, because you got to still know what you're doing to get accurate results. Nobody do magic and waste money just to see what's going to happen. If you do that, okay, let me do it again. If you do waste your money on candles and products, just see what's going to happen. You lucky it didn't hit you. That's for you. Look at that. Yes, anyway, let me go, y'all. Love and Live. The next sit down will be tomorrow. Like I said, we'll do a call in. No, I'm playing GTA 5. GTA 5, honey. Ain't that right? Hello? Bleezy, the mic turned off? You better turn the mic on. Turn the mic on, Bleezy. Hello? You playing? You playing, honey? Your mic ain't turned on. Anyway, now I'm playing GTA 5, not Liberty City. I had Liberty City for PlayStation 3. Yeah, now we have... you're on mute. Talk about I'm on mute. No, you were on mute. I know you wasn't, but your mic didn't show nothing either. Stop playing. I mean, that's all. I'm over here talking to my YouTube people. Anyway, y'all, let me end it with them. Bye, you guys. Love and light. Tweet spirit8missy@gmail.com. The link is in the box for the current deals that we're offering. And yeah, I said the next time will be a sit down and we'll be talking about a little bit of tea. Anyway, Bye for now, everybody. Love and light. Happy, happy, happy. What is today? Thursday? Yeah. Oh, I don't say subscribe and comment. You know, I don't really care about that. Ow! We don't care about followers like that. I care about when they follow, but I don't care about selling them, honey. Yes. Be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Oh, I need to get on here. Oh, you say YouTube got a lot of money, so I should start doing that. Okay, so I guess that's some people in, honey. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and comment. That sounds like a beggar, though. I don't beg. That sounds like somebody begging, honey. And while you're at it, please be sure to send me a donation to PayPal me. See that? That sounds like bacon. Ow! Wait a minute. Something happened. It's loading onto story mode, and it's not letting me click online mode as an option. We're gonna see right now. They kicked me off of GTA Online. Did they? Can they do that? Mm-hmm. Does it look like it? You can see me. Tasha, they said they want to watch me play. Because I gotta take off my clothes. I can't be nude on here. I don't know. I like playing nude. I don't like playing with clothes on. I really hate clothes for real. Any chance I get, I'm taking off my clothes. And it's not about me like wanting to be a stripper or anything. I just do not like clothes on my body. I like my skin to breathe, you know? You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. I'm going online right now. Okay. Am Gemini Rico? Come on, Rico. Yes, you picked up some hot Cheetos to live in. Well, I got me some, I guess they're going to watch me play. Oh my God. How do I make a YouTube gamer, a gamer channel for YouTube? I want to make one. You haven't made a gamer YouTube channel? Because I can have my bra on if I want to. My guest room, I'll turn it into my gamer room. Come on, Mina. Come on, don't go to bed. Stay up. Come on, Mina. Mina, what you do? Are you there? You're not drunk tonight? Because you know the time you... Were you? What? You lost your phone? Where did you lose it at? That you got drunk over? Kick back on it. What was it? On a Tuesday? Who destroyed my vehicle? It said somebody destroyed my vehicle. Who destroyed my vehicle? Okay, so what we gonna do? We're gonna run this mission.
Hello.
The
This
heist.
is Morse Mutual Insurance. Okay.
No. Okay. We can play that. Come on. I'm by my bunker. You gonna meet me at my bunker? Yeah. Oh, you know what I seen? There's a car that looks like a Louis Vuitton. It looks like a Bentley with a Louis Vuitton imprinted on it. Have you seen that car? It got the Louis Vuitton monogram on it. Well, it causes something else. Come into the lobby. Come and play. Come and play. Mm. I want for you to come in this locker right now. Mm. I was hella ready too. I was so ready. I had so much. Damn, it really doesn't grow when you're not in here, huh? I came here yesterday. It's at the same amount that it was yesterday. Fuck. That's stupid. Why? Is that why they give us that money like that? Mm. We haven't passed my switch. What is that? Oh, they haven't took off my band yet.
Great job.
Is that what you're saying? Because I don't be on? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You said it's been some years now. Do it. Do it. Yes. I'm wearing I don't know what I don't know what I don't know who this is. I think these are SpongeBob. Mm-hmm. You in this lobby yet? Okay, maybe we don't gotta do the bunker thing because there's nothing in here yet. Maybe we can go somewhere else. Where we gonna go? Mm. Oh, let's do my heist. Let me call Carmela so I can get her on here so we could. Huh? You ready? Give me this money. I need this money, honey. I think I'm at $5 million. I need more. I need more. That's not enough. That's not enough. Yeah. Okay, wait. Let me see where I'm at now. Oh no, I'm currently at 3.1. So they took out hella fucking fees. I wonder what they do. How do you get out of here? In the bunker, but it doesn't show the exit. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. Yes, kill him. Gamers get paid to watch? What do you mean? They said gamers get paid to watch. Is that true? Ooh, my dog is gassy. Baby, what's going on with you? I gave him that pork. That's what that is. I gave him that bacon. Ooh. Mm. Animals' farts stink worse than humans, honey. Ooh, Jesus. What the hell? Is that bacon? You didn't.
Okay, our little job for Avon got him rehired, and he's back consulting for the government. Or running it, I can't tell. After that incident at the satellite station, the city's overrun with enemy agents. Life as we know it hangs in a...
You ready? You scared? Meet me at my weed shop. Let me stop. I think we talk about some real life weed. What? How does that work? Yes, come on. Wait. You got charges for misuse of your phone? Shamika, are you in California? Where the hell are you at? Let me call my car over here. Let me call my car over here. Damn. There's a lot of people in the contacts on this damn phone, huh?
You're through to your garage. You need me to bring you a ride?
I think I'll take my night chart. Am I able to sell some of my cars?
I'll get there.
I got 9 cars. So I don't even know why I need all that. I'm gonna look up how to do that. Not Twitch neither. Twitch is kind of scary, actually. You go on there? Oh my God. I know a girl that was on there and they de-doxed her. Mm-hmm.
Listen, this is Tony Prince. I'll cut straight to the chase. I heard you were a savvy investor, shall we say? Yes, I like that. A savvy investor. I'm not such a savvy investor. I was going to open up a chain of venues, only that's all gone to shit. Again. But head over to foreclosures.mazebank.com and buy one out of foreclosure. I can open you the best nightclub in the whole state, any of them. Seriously. And so you don't think I don't understand where there's nightclubs.
Oh my God. What? Oh my God. I just fucked up my car. I pressed triangle by accident, so it literally hit against this brick wall while it threw me out of it. I was trying to pull up my maps though. Let's go to the weed farm. Oh my God, it won't take me there. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm only 3 miles away. We could do it. Listen, you guys, I'm gonna end this live stream. Let me end the tea. I gotta go. 2xspiritandmystic@blogspot.com, 2xspiritandmystic@gmail.com. What did you say? What am I listening for? Did I say that? Oh shit, I don't know why I said that. You said I'm what? No, I'm not. I slept good today. I hope I don't stay up all night though. I slept good. When I tell you good, and it was so comfortable in here, I was like, I don't even want to get up. Ugh. I slept good. Okay, I'm 2 miles away. Meet me there. I love this right here.